What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Last time we actually started to put this car back together after getting painted, and we did the headlight, we did the rear louvers, and we did the front bumper, made it look a little bit more realistic with painting the front end to make it look like bumper trim and stuff like that. So I think it's coming out looking really good. I really like the way it looks, and I kind of left you guys kind of on a cliffhanger last time when I was trying to decide if I wanted to do the hood vents or not, and I think I'm just going to send it. I'm going to do it. It looks kind of cool, and hopefully I don't regret it later, but I think we're just going to send it today. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that process. Also, my mirrors are here, so I can actually start on the painting of the mirrors and put those little gold flappy things I showed you guys, and yeah, hopefully make this car thing look a little bit more complete, a little bit cooler. So I guess let's just get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start the process on the mirrors because I need to, paint and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and start that, and then we'll start lining up the hood vents again. All right, now if I remember correctly, this thing just pulls out. So we have to push the mirror. Yeah, push the mirror till it's one side and get your fingers under there, and there you go. Simple as that. Did not break anything. The mirror is out. And yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bolts, look like Phillips, really tiny in there, and they're just kind of going around, and then that should release the cap. So let's go ahead and grab those out of there. Those little guys. Oh, dropped it. There you go. Mirror cap is off. So that'll be a whole lot easier to paint instead of trying to tape up all that crap. Boom. Repeat the same process. Alright, I just cleaned off the mirrors and hit it with a little Scotch-Brite. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit before I start the paint and primer. Go ahead and line these up on the hood now as best as I can, try to mark some stuff, and then start making stupid decisions. So last time it looked kind of like this. I'm trying to decide if I want it higher or lower. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to find where I want to start it, and then I kind of like lower. I don't know. I'm indecisive right now. So playing around, I think I like this side right now exactly where it's at. So I'm just going to go, assuming these two hood buttons are symmetrical, which I'm pretty sure they are. I'm going to go based off this and try to measure out exactly how far it is. And if I go from the middle of the button, it's about 3 inches until it hits the bottom. So this one definitely needs to go up a little bit. So we bump you up. Sorry, you guys are not looking at me right now. Oh, a little bit lower. Hold on, making adjustments. And that's 3 inches. So that's where it needs to be. Now I need to make sure they are about the same from the ridge of the hood, and also make sure it's straight. So these things are cool because they do kind of go at an oblong shape. So they do kind of fit this car perfectly. This needs to be tilted a little bit, but yeah, I think shape-wise it looks pretty cool. So anyway, so assuming this is exactly where I want this one, I think this one's perfect, honestly. It's about the ridge of the hood starts there, and it's about 2 inches exactly. So this one needs to come in a little bit more. That one definitely looks spaced out. So let's go ahead and I'm going to try to line up the tape, because of course I don't have to cut out this whole square. I just cut out what's going to go in here, which is basically going to be this inside layer, and I just need to cut a hole big enough for that, and then that will cover that. So let me go ahead and try to tape the inside as close as I can to that without it moving. So disclaimer, I've never done this before. I'm just assuming this is probably the best way to do it. So I laid the thing down exactly where I want it, and I used the tape and put it under the layers in which you can't see, because that's going to be covered. So when I move this, it should make a nice square where this indentation should go down into the hood. So if I now move this, that is what I have to cut, and that will fit down into it. And yeah, I'm just gonna assume that is correct. So I don't know, looks right to me, because if I cut everything in this square and that square is gone, and I go to lay this back down, everything that's not cut, the outside edges, are covered. So that should be covered too, right? Let's hope. And before that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these mirrors. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the primer, and then start laying paint on it. Showed you guys last time, I think I have the perfect paint, so it should match the mirrors perfectly. I mean, the mirror should match the car perfectly, but I mean, only time will tell, right? There goes nothing. I should probably oh, fuck it. This thing sucks. That did nothing. Look at this. I don't know if I have any blades left in my angle grinder. Damn it. So yeah, I only have a grinding wheel. I'm out of cutoff wheels. By the time I go to the store and get cutoff wheels, it's gonna be dark. I'm gonna have to try it with the grinding wheel. This will cut through. It'll just take a little bit more effort. I don't know, we'll see. I've already made a cut, so ain't no going back. I ain't doing nothing but burning it. Okay, I got one more cutoff wheel for my Dremel. Hopefully that does something. So, current situation. This has gotten really small, and I'm like halfway on the first cut. I still have 3 more cuts to do and another side to do, so this is not gonna make it. So I'm gonna have to go to the store. It's gonna get dark. I'm gonna have to pull the lights out and do this when it's dark. And one thing I forgot, I bought taillights. So I bought taillights a few days ago, and these are K2 Industries smoked something. I guess, I don't know, they're kind of like N-Pros, but I think they'll look really good on the car. Right now I just got the, you know, the clear Euros, whatever, but I think these look really good. They kind of fit the car, give it a little bit more riciness to it, which is actually what I'm going for, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and install those while we're doing painting. I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the mirrors. The car is painted a Dodge Ram flame red, and this, you can get this at any auto parts store, is GM bright red, which apparently they say share the same paint code, so hopefully they match. They look like they're pretty close, so hopefully they come out pretty close. So then if not, then that'd be interesting, but I have to do it again, or if it's like really noticeable, I'll do it again. If not, then whatever. So let's go ahead and start painting and then do some other stuff. Well, this is going to take a lot of coats because that barely did anything, and I don't want to spray it too heavy because I don't want it to run. But man, that's going to take a while. All right, the new taillights are in. These look amazing. These look so sick. I'm in love with these. They look so they look good. They just look good. They look aggressive. They just look good. They fit the car so well. Man. So like I said, I bought these from Marketplace, so I did not actually buy them from K2, but I can leave a link in the description. I know that a lot of their taillights sell out pretty fast. I've seen them, and I think they're in Poland too. I'm pretty sure they're overseas, so I don't know how long it'll take to get them. I just bought them locally, so I got lucky on that. They look perfect. But I will leave a link in the description for these. These are for sedan. Make sure you do not get them for coupe if you have a sedan, because coupe and sedan do not match. So I went ahead and hit these with another coat. They're still pretty dark. They're not bright red yet, so it's probably gonna take another 3 coats maybe before it even really starts to look the color once. And I don't want to spray it with super heavy coats because I don't want it to run. So just gotta take my time with it, and hopefully it turns out right. So I know I don't have another cutting wheel right now, and I can't cut, but I can at least go ahead and go ahead and put this back on the hood on the other side and go ahead and tape up what I need to. That way I don't have to try to do that in the dark. So that way at least I know where I'm gonna cut tonight. So there we go. I got everything taped up and lined up. I already started on that one. Of course I can't finish right now. And tonight I can go ahead and just start cutting. I already have it lined up too. So they look pretty symmetrical, so hopefully it looks great by the end of this project. But I guess we will see. So I haven't fully decided on how I'm actually going to mount these to the hood. I think I'm going to use double-sided tape. I know probably not the best. Probably silicone will probably be best, but I don't know if I'm gonna like these or not. So if I don't like them, at least I can always pull off double-sided tape. And silicone, you know, pretty much have to destroy the hood after that. So if I don't like them, because I mean they're pretty flat right here on the edges, so the edges are flat, double-sided tape should stick on there no problem, and they should be able to mash down in there. And if I don't like them, I can find other hood vents that are slightly bigger, you know, just measure it, and that way I could just yank these out and they just cut the hole slightly bigger for the bigger hood vents. So we're gonna try these. These are probably the smallest hood vents I could find anyways, so if they don't work, they don't work, but if they do work, then they work. All right, let's see if these things will get red now. Please get red. It's looking better. Definitely got to make sure I get the top. That's the top of the mirror. You're gonna see that. I know part of it is because the primer is so dark. I didn't think it'd be that dark. The can showed gray and it was like practically flat black, so that definitely doesn't help. So but eventually we'll get there, right? It just takes some time. So now I'm trying to think of what else I can do while I'm standing here doing nothing. Everything else on the car is pretty much done for now. Taillights are in. Hood's lined up, ready to get cut. And oh, I can go ahead and start throwing in the gold flappy things. I could do that. So these are my gold flappy things. I don't know what they're called. I got them from Deviant, guy out of Florida. What's up, Evan? I got these. They come in multitude of colors. I got gold because the gold is going to be a cool accent off the red, which I planned. And these just basically go into the flat mirror. So that is why I sold my M3 mirrors and went with the flat mirrors, because I knew I had these. And they're basically going to sit kind of like right there in the flap of the mirror. So I'm going to warm these up a little bit, so because they are plastic and I can bend them. And then I'll probably just throw some double-sided tape and just stick it up there. So trying to decide if I want it like all the way inside or all the way outside. Like I don't know. Kind of in the middle maybe. Kind of split the difference. I think right there looks pretty perfect. So that looks pretty dope. So it kind of, you know, it's almost like a spark, like a flame almost, and I think it looked really good on the red. So picture this over here off the mirror. Woo! Ow, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Give it the slightest little flex. Ooh, it's hot. There. It's building an arch now. And that little bit of arch should be enough to fit in my mirror. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Oh, no. I'm an idiot. Y'all didn't see that. We're gonna glue this. Damn. At least it was a clean break. No pieces shattered, so it looks pretty seamless when you put it back together. You could definitely see a crack on the top. Damn. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, I've been in the house for like 20 minutes looking for super glue. Of course I can't find any, only because I'm looking for some. If I wasn't looking for any, then I'd be tripping over it probably in the middle of the living room or something like that. So I'm going to try to finish the mirrors first, and then I'm going to run to the store because I need cut off wheels, super glue, and I think that's it. That looks better already. Again, I am not a professional, so it's definitely gonna be some orange peel and stuff. And plus, it's out of a spray can. What can you do? So that looks red as hell. So I think we're getting somewhere. Probably gonna do one more coat after this, probably just as heavy. And I have some clear coat. I'll probably clear coat it too. Let it rest while I go to the store, and then clear coat it, and then we'll install that later on today. But for now, since I have nothing else to do because it's dark, I'm just gonna stand here awkwardly. I'll put the other flappy thing in and just won't break it. So this time I will not be heating this thing up. I will just be installing it as is. I've already lined it up. I kind of put it back in place on another mirror, and basically from this flat line to about here will be covered by the top of the mirror. So I'm just gonna put a flat double-sided tape right there along that line and then mash it up in there. So let me put the tape on there first. Mirror's back in place. This will fit right here just like that. Just like that. So let me pull the tape off and glue it. And there you go. That is installed now. It looks kind of cool. Looks pretty cool. It'll look really good on the car. I'm really excited to see what it looks like on the car. So, all right, I'm taking a risk picking this thing up while it's wet. But that is red. And it should match. I know it's pitch black out here, but honestly, it's only 7:30. I should be done in the next 10 minutes with the loud part. So hopefully my neighbors can hang on for 10 more minutes. Please. So we are through. This is all the way through. And if my calculations are correct, and they are, that fits perfect. Look at that. All I need is some tape, and that's gonna stick just like that. Look at that. Doesn't even have a lot of wiggle room. That is perfect. All right, let's cut the other side. That's gonna look good. It looks even better now that it's like actually level with the hood. Yeah, that's gonna actually look really good. All right, I'm glad I did this now. All right, we are done with the cutting. My aim was a success and everything worked out perfect. So when I got back, as soon as I got back to the house, I put clear coat on the mirror caps and they're actually looking pretty decent now. So I'm probably gonna do another coat of clear coat, but they look super red and I'm kind of curious. I do want to see if they match this paint. So I'm gonna pick this up even though it is a little bit wet, but that looks it's pretty good. So, let's go ahead and pull this thing over to the light, and that is a pretty spot on match. That looks like a match to me. Especially right here. Like it'd be like that. That looks like a match. That is definitely the same red. That is really good to know. That's perfect. It's perfect. It's really perfect. That's really good to know because I can get this at any auto parts store. So when I bang something up, I already got the color. I'm gonna add a dash of glue here. Don't spill it on myself. And stand back. Oh, that is running. That is super running. Oh, it's strong. My eyes are burning. Oh, it's on my finger. It is on my finger. I'm gonna mount them upside down so it drips that way. Oh geez, I made a mess. I hate super glue so much. I need a napkin. I need a napkin. Alright, well I made a mess, but I just got this sitting here just drying, laying together as close as it can. I finished the my last coat, my last clear coat on the mirrors, and I think they look pretty good. I mean, I'm not the best painter. There's definitely a bug in one of them. There's a bug right there, if you could see it. I don't know why bugs love clear coat so much, but I haven't seen bugs all day. But as soon as I start spraying clear coat, boom, here they come. Alright, so I sanded all the edges down so it'd be, wouldn't be super sharp. And then I sprayed the inside with a little bit of paint, just, so it doesn't just rust, so it's not raw material. And now it's time to put some tape on here and actually put these things in there. So, still super hyped on how that's going to look. So, I think it's perfect. So, let's put the tape on here and finish this thing. Alright, double-sided tape is all mounted. That's a lot. That should definitely hold this thing. That is a lot of double-sided tape. Like I said, this is the extreme tape. It's super thick, mad thick. And I turned my E36 into a table. But let's go ahead and get these mounted up. I've been going crazy with the double-sided tape last couple videos. I wonder if they sponsor. 3M, hit me up, yo. I'll try to build an engine with double-sided tape. So right here you can see it's super flush. On the front, super flush. The back is super flush. But on the side, like right here and around the middle, is actually, you can see there's a little bit of a gap. You can even push it down a little bit and see. But that's just the shape of the hood. And I don't think I'm gonna get any better. So it probably would be better if I did use glue, like I said. But hey, it's not coming out. It's very tough. And it'll probably break if I actually try to pull it out. So, but it is officially mounted. I like it. It looks good. That looks really good. Let's do the other side. All right, again with the shape of the hood, it lifts on that side, but rest of it fully mounted. And again, it's not coming out on its own. So that's it. We did it. And it looks pretty even. Thank God. So yeah, this looks really good. This looks really aggressive, and I'm really happy with the turnout. This is awesome. Alright, so that is done, and that looks pretty awesome. So everything else I have to do is related to the mirrors, and since I just painted the mirror caps, I cannot touch them for a little while. So, and to put the mirror caps back on there, you have to push on them and snap them in with clips, and I don't want to have a big handprint on the back of that. So also the gold flappy thing, I do not know what they're called, the things I put on the top of the mirrors. The one I broke is super glue drying, and I don't want to put pressure on that just in case I snap that super glue. And so yeah, so I'm gonna let both of these dry for like a day, and then I will put all this stuff back together off camera. You already saw the process of me taking it apart. Just reverse it, and then I will show you guys the finished product before this video ends. So that's it for now. I'm actually really happy. The tail lights look awesome. Like, everything looks cool with the car. Like, I really like the way the car is coming out. Like, it was cool when I first got it like painted, but now that it's actually together, like with stuff that I always wanted on the car, I think it looks really good. So anyways, I will catch you guys when we close out the video. Helping Daddy with this project. Did you just lick my mirror? That's nasty. That mirror's 24 years old. Give me that. I have it. I have it. And good morning, guys. Sun is out. You can see what the thing looks like in the daytime, and I gotta say, I love it. I think it looks really, really dope. And yeah, that really gave it the look I was looking for. Super aggressive, but it's not too much. Like I said, it's really dope. And yeah, it's carbon fiber. I actually do have a carbon fiber roof, so now that I'm actually trying to clean this up, because that is that's pretty faded. That is carbon fiber, and I know this is fake carbon fiber, but whatever. I think it looks dope. I could paint it later if I want to, but for right now, I think it looks dope, and I'm really happy about it. So let me show you the mirrors. First of all, the color on the mirrors came out perfect. It looks exactly like the paint, and that is dope. And my little gold flappy things came out really dope too. Like I said, I think they really set the gold accent off on the car, and I'm really hyped and really excited about that. So, but I think they look really cool. So on the Deviant website, you can see they actually are reverse, so you can put them either way. I mean, it's yours, you can do whatever you want, but on the website they're actually going towards the inside, and I tried that and I didn't really like the look of it, so I thought this way looked better. It stands out more this way to me, so when it's kind of flaring outward, so I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, they look really good. Hood vents look really good. Car looks really, really good. So with that said, this looks really, really dope. I think I'm super happy with it. I think it looks super clean, and it's probably the cleanest it's gonna be until I start beating it up again. So I'm actually gonna try to take this thing to a car show. So Clean Culture actually has a car show today, and normally in a situation I just bring Ebony, but I'm actually gonna try to bring both. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool if they're both sitting next to each other, and like I said, it's the cleanest it's gonna look, so might as well take advantage of it right now. So I'm gonna go inside and edit this video right now, and that way I can get that video out, and then maybe you guys will see it at the car show later. So yeah, that's all I got. It's dope. I love it. I'm in love with it, and yeah, I can't wait for the next steps, because there's still some more stuff. I still got over fenders in the rear that I got to do, and then some other stuff after that. So, but I'm gonna go inside, edit this video, and get this thing out. So thanks for watching. Deuces. See you in the next one.